T.E.R. Okay. I'm just checking my connection to make sure that everything is running fine. I'm gonna put up make sure my volume is up. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me on this another live stream. Thank you so much for your support, everyone. I really do appreciate it. So, for me, I started school around August 22nd. Yes, so I've been to school like 3 weeks, but my students started coming in last week. So, it's 2 weeks with the students, and my first week was orientation. Not really orientation because I'm not a new teacher, but orientation in terms of a lot of professional development, catching up with the learning platforms that we'll be using this year. So we had a lot of workshops the first week for teachers, and then the new teachers came on board. So that was their orientation week as well. So my first week was basically workshops. We had a workshop on Microsoft Teams. About Microsoft Teams, we were using that. We still use it. So it was like a refresher course, and the presenter, she really did a great job on showing us all the updates and the new features of Microsoft Teams, and also Shobi. So Shobi is one of the platforms that we use at school. And if you don't know, I teach at a private school in Abu Dhabi that uses the American curriculum. And you know that the Common Core standards are associated with the American curriculum. So we have been using this platform, Shobi. So Shobi enables teachers to connect with their students. We can upload assignments. We can share videos, tutorials, worksheets, anything like that on Shobi. And also we can create portfolios for the students. So we had a workshop on that as well. We are also using Nearpod, and that is one of my favorite apps to use, or platforms. And I'm definitely going to make a video on Nearpod. I totally love Nearpod. So I am currently teaching grade one. So today was the first time my grade one students, were introduced to Nearpod, and it took us almost 2 sessions to just log in and do a few activities. Hey, Georgia. Hey, my girl, what's up? Thank you for joining me, Georgia. It's Thursday. Thank you for joining. I am going to share the link for the live stream in the chat. So Georgia, if you want to join me on screen, go ahead and join me. You can click on the link. I don't know if when I put it there, if you will be able to click on it, Georgia. I'm not sure, but let me know. All right, let me know. Georgia, are you hearing me and seeing me clearly? So as I said, I was talking about Nearpod, and I don't know why. I tried sharing my screen. Oh, thank you. Good. I tried sharing my screen the last time I did a go live, and it was a disaster. I don't know why I couldn't share my screen. I would take you on to Nearpod because it is one of the best platforms ever, because you can create your own lessons. Not only that, you can use other lessons that teachers have created. I don't know if they're associated with Nearpod or what, but you can go on it and type in a certain topic, and different lessons will pop up, and you can copy those lessons, you can edit those lessons, or you can use them as is. Okay. And when you're using this platform, it's very interactive for the students. So you can create slides where the students can draw, write, circle, color, anything, and you will have all of that displayed on the screen, so you can see each student's work. Okay. So you can know that, okay, yes, Georgia is doing her work, or Muhammad is doing his work. So you are able to see everything on the screen with Nearpod, especially when we are doing online teaching and learning. It is a great app. So I definitely want to do a video on that, as soon as possible. All right. So remember, guys, when you join, leave a thumbs up and leave a comment. Feel free to ask any questions. As usual, I will try my very best to answer those questions. All right. So since week, just a few days ago, I shared a video about tips for teachers, tips that will help you to go through the new school year. So if you have not yet checked out that video, please check out that video. All right, guys, it is worth watching. It shares some tips about mindset and lesson planning. So it will give you, or for me, I think it will enable you to have the right mindset to go through the school year, to help you to be more organized and to believe in yourself that you are enough, you are a competent teacher. All right, so Georgia is saying yes, the beginning weeks, very busy, very busy, lots of testing and new apps. Trust me, it took me almost 2 sessions, to get my students to log in and to do something. Every time I gave them the code to log in, or log in them myself, Miss, I'm out. Miss, I need to log in again. Miss, where's the code? It took us so long. But I had to take the time because we have to get them on these learning platforms as soon as possible. And what I realized this week, about three mornings we had fog. Yes, Georgia, it is foggy here in the western region. And we didn't expect the fog to start so early. So about 3 mornings I have to go to school late because of the fog. It was so thick. And then I'm saying, what if we have to stay home and teach online? These kids, they don't know the learning platform. So it is going to be a tedious task, even coming next week. Even next week. So Georgia, let me know if you can click on the link. And anytime you're ready, you can join. I don't mind if you keep your camera off, that's okay. But once you are, you're able to join me. And feel free to share some of the apps that you're using in your classroom as well. And in terms of lesson planning, as I mentioned earlier, I use the American curriculum. So, we focus on the Common Core standards, from the United States. So we're still using the same template that we used last year, it is very easy. And I'm very grateful that I'm at the same grade level. I'm still in grade 1. So I have lesson plans that I can just edit, I can just go back and edit, change the activities or add some more activities to the lesson plan. So I'm in the position where I don't have to start from scratch. So I'm very grateful for that. Yes, Georgia, fog. Trust me, thick, thick fog. Yesterday was Wednesday. On Tuesday, it was so thick I did not reach the school about maybe 8:30. So when I woke up and I got dressed, they said the bus is still in Kayati, I can't leave. So I went back to sleep. I went back to sleep and I told my coworker that she's the first one on the bus. I said, okay, when they pick you up, you just call me so I can get up. Yesterday morning, that's Wednesday morning, I said, okay, it's foggy. Because I'm on the 10th floor. I can see. I said, okay, it's foggy over there because I can't see the highway. I went back to sleep, and when I woke up, it was about 6:45. I was like, okay, I'm gonna take a shower and take my own time. Girl, when I was in the bathroom taking the shower, the bus was downstairs waiting for me. So I didn't realize that the fog cleared up. So I had to, I drove into work yesterday. I didn't want to, I don't like to drive to Gayati, so I had to drive yesterday. But this morning we reached school like quarter to quarter to 9. We're supposed to be at school from 7:30. So the fog was that thick this morning, and it was very humid, very humid. When you look at the windows, even at the apartment, you can see the water running off the windows. Very humid. So we didn't expect to have fog this early. So, but I'm grateful because the time is getting cool. Sometimes it's cool. Some days are cooler than some, but in the morning time it's humid when you have the fog. So maybe it's a sign that things will be, you know, things will be better in terms of getting cooler as September, continues. Let's hope so. Let's hope so. So I've talked about Nearpod and I've talked about the lesson plan using the American curriculum. And last year we were using the resources Reach for Reading. Now we are using McGraw-Hill, but I haven't started using McGraw-Hill in terms of teaching from it. But that is the resource that we are going to use this year. So we are going to use it for math, science, and English. But because we are doing diagnostic testing right now, I haven't planned any lesson to really teach a concept. It's just lessons to do revision. Because we have to, as you know, when you're doing assessments, you have to reteach or create lessons to reinforce topics from the previous grade. So we haven't really started teaching in terms of looking at the scope and sequence or the curriculum right now. So we have one more week of that. This week next week rather, I'll start my diagnostic testing, and I am, George is coming in.
Okay.
And I am, George is coming in. I'm hearing myself, Georgia. There's an echo.
I'm gonna join on another device.
All right. It's coming in. I'm hearing myself, Georgia. There's an echo.
I'm gonna join on another device.
All right. All right, guys, we're just going to give Georgia a minute to join us. So as I was saying, with the resources that I will be using this year, it's McGraw-Hill, and it's math, English, and science. I teach ESS, which is English Social Studies, but we have to, what do you call that? It's linked to English. So whatever I'm teaching in English, I try to integrate it into ESS, or integrate ESS into it. That's English Social Studies. So we do that just once per week. But with McGraw Hill, it's online based, in terms of the students will get login details to go online, and they can, I can assign assignments for them and different tasks, watch videos and stuff like that, even to make their own videos and recordings. So, excuse me. So, I'm looking forward to that as well. I know it will take a while because, as I said, I teach grade 1, so my kids are coming from KG2, and most of them, when they are at home, they have their tutors or their parents to help them. Most of them, when they are at home, they. Where's a skirt? Georgia?
Yeah, you hear me now?
Yes, I'm hearing you loud and clear. Thank you for joining me.
Yeah. Yeah, you hear me now?
But I'm hearing an echo though, Georgia.
I don't know what's happening.
Thank you for joining me.
Yeah. Yeah, you hear me now?
But I'm hearing an echo though, Georgia.
I don't know what's happening.
Thank you for joining me. You have another device on. Maybe you have to turn the volume down on the other device.
I don't know what's happening.
Thank you for joining me. You have another device on. Maybe you have to turn the volume down on the other device.
I don't know what's happening.
Thank you for joining me. You have another device on. And it's repeating. Turn the volume down on the other device. All right, let me see. What's your mic setting? Oh, you're gone. All right, Georgia will try and join us again, guys. Georgia will try and join us again. I don't know why you're getting that feedback, Georgia. Oh, the volume is turned off. I don't know. I don't know. Let's try again. Because I love the company and we have a lot to discuss. Let's try again, Georgia. I went to get my jacket. I don't know why. Every time I sit in this room, I get so cold. Hey, Georgia.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I'm hearing you.
Okay.
I'm not hearing any, I'm not getting any feedback or anything like that.
Can you hear me now?
Yes,
Yes, I'm hearing you.
Okay.
I'm not hearing any, I'm not getting any feedback or anything. No, I'm still hearing the
Can you hear me
feedback.
now?
I'm hearing the echo. I'm hearing myself.
I'm not hearing
But
any.
it's like it's delayed.
or anything.
No, I'm still hearing the
Can you hear me
feedback.
now?
I'm hearing the echo. I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know why I'm here. I'm getting a
I don't know
feedback.
what's happening.
I don't know why I'm here. I'm getting a
I don't know
feedback.
what's happening.
All right, Georgia, you have to text. You have to keep my company in the chat. Let's text and chat. I don't know what's because you're very clear, but after you speak and then I'm hearing the feedback. I'm hearing the echo. I don't know what is causing that. Okay, you're hearing it too. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what happened. I don't know. But thank you, Georgia. Thank you for the effort. I don't know what's happening. And we have done this before, so beats me. Beats me. I got cold earlier. So Georgia, what platforms are you using currently, for this school year? And are you still at grade 3? Oh, something that I wanted to share. So last week was, the first week for the students to come in. And trust me, I was physically prepared in terms of having my activities and my resources ready. But mentally, when I saw about 10 little ones in my class the first day, I'm like, oh my gosh, I have students in front of me. It was like, oh, I'm not ready. I am not ready because, as you know, Georgia, I have been, basically online for the entire school year last year. Even when I was in school, we used to do it week on and week off. Even when I was in school, I didn't get any students, maybe one student, but I didn't have any students. So to have like 10 little ones about this height, it was like, oh my gosh. And then the numbers start growing, but my school is small, so I had about 14, 13 to 14 every day. And as the week progressed, it got better, and I got to say, okay, I am back into the classroom now. I started getting used to it. You have what, 22 kids each day? OMG. Uh-uh. The most I had was this week, and it was yesterday. I had 14 because I got a new student on my list, and I'm supposed to get another new student come next week. So maybe in total I have 17, but maybe I will get about 15 in school and 2 online because I'm doing hybrid. I am not doing hybrid at the moment. Hopefully, I don't have to do it because I really don't like hybrid teaching. And for those who do not understand or know what hybrid teaching is, it's when you are in school and you have students in front of you, you are teaching the students in front of you while you're teaching those online as well. So you're creating that classroom vibe, for the student that is online. Your camera is on, they can see you, they can see the other students, you can interact. But it is not easy doing hybrid. It's not easy. Because when you have, like for you, when you have 22 students in front of you, right? You have to remember that you have two online. And you have to not only create materials for the ones in class, you have to create activities online so they too can, participate as well. So I don't like hybrid teaching at all. It's either or either. Put me online fully or you put me face to face in the classroom fully. I don't like hybrid. I don't know who thought of it. Trust me, I don't know who thought of it. I don't like hybrid. It's too much. But I'm happy to have students in class because it gives you that sense of, interaction and socialization and say, okay, things are getting back to normal or near to normal because things will never get back to the way it was. So I appreciate that, but them can't chat. Oh my God, them challenge. Oh, they look out, them just go like this, going, Miss, Mr. Rena, habla. What do? And they keep going. And I'm like, guys, just listen. Listen to the instruction. Listen. And they will not listen. And then when you talk and talk, like repeat the same thing 5 times. Miss, what do I do? So that part of it, I can't manage that part. They talk too much. You don't like it either, George. I don't like it. I don't like hybrid. No. I want to go back online as well, but when I see the students in front of me and for the few days that I have them in front of me, it's like you really want to add value, you really want to connect with them. You see those who want, like for me at grade 1, I realized that these students were home. All right, KG went off from June. Yes, KG went off maybe from the first week of June or something like that. So they're home June, July, August. And even before that, they were online. Most of them were online. So the simple thing as the pencil grip. Some of them, they don't have the pencil grip, right? So, we have to come with the letter formation and whatever I give them in class, that's their true work. And that's what I love about face to face. And I know you like that as well, Georgia. Simple things. Hey, thank you for joining. Thank you so much for joining. Blessings to you as well. And Georgia, she's my new friend. I just met her on Volcano's channel, and it turned out. So I'm cutting that conversation. I'll go back to it. It turned out that she is like family to my in-laws. So she know everybody, Tashken and Dion and everybody. So in simple things, outreach media. Georgia just visit her for me. Everyone on the live, please show your support to her. But she's my new friend, my new family, I should say, because she said that she and my husband and my in-laws, they eat out of the same pot. So I can't wait to meet her, and we will meet up here on YouTube soon. We are planning that. So what did Georgia said? Uh, we're not allowed to touch their books or go near to them. Uh, Georgia, boy, it is hard. We're not supposed to, but trust me, I sanitize all the time, and I'm happy that students are being tested before they enter the school. So I'm happy for that. And another thing, it's very difficult because I want to give them activities. How are you going to check their work? You're going to check out her family? Yes, please connect with her as well. But Georgia and I, we are teachers here in Abu Dhabi as well, and we have our channels and we share similar content. But Georgia has more because she loves to cook. She loves to cook and she shares a lot of delicious dishes. And you can find other things on her channel regarding life in the Middle East, teaching and living here in Abu Dhabi. So Simple Things says she will connect with you as well, Georgia. Hey, Happy Faces Academy. Oh, so Georgia, how do you work around that rule of not touching their books or not going near to them? How do you work around that? How is feedback, ongoing feedback? How do you give feedback throughout the lesson then? Share that with us in the chat. And I'm so sorry you can't join me, Georgia. Try again. I really like Nearpod too, along with Peer Deck and Kahoot. Better late. Hashtag better late than never. Oh my gosh. I love Nearpod. Nearpod is my go-to. I love Nearpod. Trust me. When I was doing last school year, I used Nearpod every single day. I created slides for Nearpod. But the thing is, I did not have the pro version or the pro account, so I had to delete my lessons after my presentations after I used them because I needed the space, and that's it's devastating because I have to start all over. Yes, Georgia, we can't help it. We can't help because I can't have a child in my class that doesn't know how to hold a pencil, and I'm trying to tell him how to hold the pencil or show him how to hold the pencil, and he's not doing it. But if I take his little hand and I hold the pencil, you know, that's when he's able to do it. All I have to do is just to sanitize my hands or to wash it, but I have to check their work. I still give them worksheet and collect them. I let them put them at a spot, then I mark them the next day. Since they say the contact with paper after some hours is okay. Oh, that's a great idea, Georgia. That's a great idea. I will use that. I will create a box to put them in. I do have a box, but I have it for like the worksheets that I haven't used as yet that I'm going to use within the day. So I put them in there. But I can let the students. I could create one. Thank you for that idea. Simple Things. I teach grade one. I teach grade one. So since I've been here in Abu Dhabi, I've taught at KG2, grade 2, and grade 1. I'm not an early childhood teacher, but I'm an early years teacher. I don't like to teach at the higher grades. And I always say if they put me past grade 3, may I leave the work. I'm gonna look for another work. I don't like to teach the big children. No, I don't like it. It's either I teach the little ones or I go to the university level to lecture, but I don't like the middle school or the high school age group. I don't like that. So that's a little problem that I will have if they move me, put me in grade 4 or 5 or 6. I don't like it. So I label some boxes with each subject, then let them put them in there. Yes, that's what I was saying, Georgia. I have that label system going on, but it's for worksheet that I've printed like before what I'm going to use the next day, and I don't want to get them mixed up or confused, so I just put. But I like that. I like that. Yes, girl, can you imagine? You're at what, grade three still, and I'm at grade one. And even it's not yesterday, it was Tuesday. This little girl, she came to me and she's like, Miss, can I get one nugget from Shamsa? I said, no, you can't, we're not allowed to share food. But Miss, it's only one. I said, I know, but I can't tell you to eat from Shamsa. It's not allowed. And she just come and she hugged up my hand like this and she said, please, miss, just one. And she was this little. It broke my heart. Trust me. It broke my heart. And then I had my kids that I was teaching last year online. They're now in grade two and they have to pass my class every day. This is the first time they saw me in person. They was like, oh, Mr. Rena. And they were trying to hug me. And I'm like, no, you can't. We can't hug each other. It's difficult. It's difficult. It's very difficult. Even when they come the first day or first 2 3 days and they're crying and you can't do anything. I don't like that. I'm used to hugging kids because I'm at this level. I don't like that. So this corona trouble. Yes, simple things. It's difficult with these little babies, and some of them they're still babies. They're still babies. They're 6, 5. They're 6 years old. She doesn't hug them when they visit her. Aww. But even if she just take a shower and sanitize and everything, I would have to hug them. Trust me, I would have to hug them. Mm. Exactly. I'm not hugging strangers, but definitely nothing's gonna stop me from hugging my own family. Nope. Once I know that you are okay, you don't have the virus or anything like that, and you're clean and you're sanitized. Come on. Sometimes you just need a hug. You just need a hug. Yes. Oh, I do understand what you're saying, Georgia. Some of them haven't been in school since 2019. So it's like a jump from being in grade one exactly to grade three. And remember, you and I know that these students, they have help at home. They have help at home. It's either from the nannies, the parents, or they have tutors. So when they come to school, they can't log in. They can't log into the devices. Some of them, they are struggling to even pay attention. Struggling. I am struggling right now to get my little ones to like keep focused, like even for 5, 10 minutes, just keep focused. It's very difficult, but we are definitely trying. But my thing is that I am going slow in terms of preparation for the new school year and getting the routines in place, getting to know my students. I am definitely going slow. Yep. We have to still show love, and we have emotions still. We have to support each other. We can't let this pandemic take away every single thing from us, even to hug our loved ones. We can't allow that. We can't allow that. So as a part of our discussion that I want to share the what I'm doing for baseline assessment or diagnostic assessment, because it's a part of our duty, or it's required rather, as teachers to do baseline assessments once, at the beginning of the term, and we're going to do it again at the end of the term to see if there's any progress. So come next week, starting Sunday, and for those of you who do not know, here in the Middle East, in the UAE, the work week for teachers, schools usually run from Sundays to Thursday. So it is now Thursday night, almost 12 p.m. So it's the weekend for us here in Abu Dhabi. So from Sunday to Thursday. So come Sunday, I will start my diagnostic. I started it this week, but it didn't go so well. Trust me, it didn't go so well because I'm still trying to get the routines in and to get them to follow the class rules and to understand simple little things, as staying in their seat. Stop going to the other student's desk. It is not allowed. Stay at your seat. So, still working on that. And come next week, I'm going to try my best to start. So, we are going to be testing them on phonics, sight words, math. And the math that we are going, math diagnostic was, created by us teachers on McGraw-Hill. So we created that based on the scope and sequence that we are using and the resources as well. Then we are going to do writing, and the writing topic will be my family and I. And then what else? Running records, reading A to Z. So we are going to see how well they can read or what reading level they are at. So those are the assessments that I have to do next week. Starting map test next week. So you're using map test. Okay. So that means you don't have to create like the math or the English. Trust me, Georgia. Hey, I tell them, I said, if I should get 1 dirham for each time I say, keep your mask on, I would be rich. Yes, in the last 2 weeks, I have some money. Literally. One boy put the mask over he just put it over his head like a hat, just so, like him a weird Tom. One put it on his forehead. So it's very hard to get these little ones to keep their mask on. And I tell you, man, you want them in class, but when you see the cough, when you hear the coughing and you see the sneezing and you're like, oh my gosh, I'm going to get sick. Sometimes I say, God, only you will keep me. Want to get corona. Only you will keep me, because not saying that they have it, but when you hear the sneezing and you see them come to you with the mask and the snot is in the mask and, the cold. And you have to give them, and like, go throw that away, and you have to go wash the hands, and the same hand that they use to take off is the same hand touching the bathroom door, and sometimes I just go behind them and, wipe off the door with the wipes, and I even sanitize the sanitizer bottle. I sanitize the sanitizer bottle, guys. That is that is how bad it gets. Okay, so Georgia said no need to create any test. Okay, that's good. That's good. Only the math we have to create. Everything else is there, and it is used across the board. We use Excel, a learning app platform for the diagnostic test. That's for math. That app that you're using, it's for math, or you have all of the tests on that? All of the diagnostic tests on that one? Because since my school students are in school, I just print all of them. Do you print your diagnostic, or you just let them join on their devices? Because I just print mine and let them check it. Okay, for anyone that has just joined us, please leave a thumbs up as you join the live. Just click that like button. Thank you so much for your support on my channel. And it's your girl Tarina. And I really do appreciate you all being here with me. We are talking about preparing for the new school year, in terms of mindset, getting yourself ready, lesson planning and diagnostic, and just the whole idea of being in the classroom again after almost 2 years, and just trying our best to maneuver this thing. It's not about perfection. It's just getting through the day. And I shared my motto, so a phrase or saying that I use every time I'm feeling overwhelmed or feeling pressured. I just tell myself, teach your classes, make it to the end of the day. Teach your classes, make it to the end of the day. And if I have to watch the clock, I am going to watch the clock. I said, okay, I have 30 minutes. I have 10 more minutes remaining. I am going to do that because that is what is going to keep me sane, right? So teach your classes, make it to the end of the day. That is what I use. The school year begins the same as in Jamaica, in the Western world, in terms of we started last week. So if Jamaica school in Jamaica is going to start on a Monday, school here will start on a Sunday. So it's just like a day before. So we roughly have the same holidays. No, it isn't Ramadan. No. Ramadan usually falls between April and May, depending on when they sight the moon. But it's usually between, those months. January. Yeah, April to May, or maybe May to early June. So anywhere between that, you might have Ramadan. But we as teachers, we love Ramadan. As teachers, we love Ramadan. There's just something about Ramadan that causes our students to behave a little better, to be much calmer, especially the older ones. I hear teachers talk about this. I don't know if because they're fasting, they don't have the energy to give trouble or to help talking. I don't know if that is it, but they are calmer during Ramadan. And another thing that we love about Ramadan is that we we start 1 hour later and we finish the day 1 hour earlier. So if we usually start at 8, yes, at 8, we will start at 9. If you would finish at 2 2:30 or 2:40, we'll finish at 1:30 or 1:40. So that's, we love that about Ramadan. Yeah, it's very interesting here. Yes, simple things. The kids do fast. Yes, they do fast. I think when I was in grade two, and I have like 7 and 8 year olds in grade two, some of them will fast, but I know like from grade three up, grade four, they will fast. They will fast. I don't know if they fast the same hours as the adults, but you have some children that do participate from as young as 8 years old. Yes, because in grade two, I had a few of them that, you know, were fasting. One thing though, they will definitely, keep their faith. They do keep their faith, cause it what it will, they do keep their faith. And, we as Christians and as expats, we just try our best to be, as respectful and mindful, you know, as we can, to be considerate as well when, our colleagues and our students are going through Ramadan. All right. You see, there's what I some changes that I saw in my school since we went back is a thing that when the students have special class like Arabic and Islamic and music, they would usually go to those classes. But no, the teachers come to the classes, so the students they are just in the class from 8 to 2:40. Oh my gosh. They're just in the class, sitting there from 8 to 2:40. Before that, they would go outside to play at the playground. They would go to the cafeteria, meet and other grades will be in the cafeteria, so they will have somebody to talk to. So I don't like that part of it, but there's nothing we can do because it is safer for them. But it is like it's not easy for the kids. It's not easy for them to just sitting. So what I try to do for my sessions that I have them, I always try to put on a little video. If it's math in the morning, we'll do a counting video that let them exercise while they're counting. So they're like 1, 2, 3, do something to have them you know, active. When it's in the afternoon, I try to do some little games with them, but within their own little space. We have playtime though. So they go to the playground. Hopefully they will change that at my school when it gets a little cooler. So at least, they put up a roster so they have the different timing where they can go outside and then they can clean it. They can sanitize the playground afterwards. Okay, that's good. That's good. And your school is much bigger than mine. So I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. It's still a little hot. It's hot, not a little hot. It's very hot during the day. So hopefully it will get cooler and they will consider sending the students outside. We have a playtime roster. Okay, that's good. And then based on that roster now, it will give the cleaners enough time to go out and sanitize after each class or group. So hopefully they'll do that for our students because it's not easy. They have been home for so long and then they come to school and they're just sitting, they're just sitting there. But what to do? No contact though as they bubble wrap the slides and extra, etc. Oh my gosh. Poor thing. Poor thing there. We have indoor basketball courts. Oh, so at least they're able to run around. We only have one, as you know, my school is small. We only have one assembly hall. I think they can do basketball in there and so forth, but we don't go in there anymore. And they don't do anything on the playground either. So I just have to try my best to create a little time in the afternoon or in the morning to get some activity in, a little playtime for them. And sometimes they will finish their break and they say, okay, miss, can we do this? Can we do that? So I'll try to give them time to do that. So they just run around. But that's good. At least they're releasing some of that energy. The basketball court has hopscotch and jumping games drawn on it. Okay, good. I have this space. I have this space outside of my classroom, which leads into the playground, but it would look like a balcony or like a veranda style thing. You understand? And then there's a little gate that they can go through and go straight out to the play area. So when it's cooler, I'll definitely take them within that space. So they will not come in contact with any other class. They will just be in their own space. And it's long enough. It's long enough. It's not very wide, but it's a good length, and it will enable them to run. We'll try and do something within that area. If I even to bring out like 6 of them at a time, I'll try my best when it gets cooler. Happy faces. It's like house arrest for children. And these historic times with so much indoor screen time is developed. It's insufficient. A few of my time is developmentally insufficient. Trust me. So too much screen time, too much. Action songs. I do action songs, brain breaks, riddles to break up the rigid digital structure. Yes. Because you're still online, right? I'm gonna try some riddles with my students. I'm gonna try some riddles, but definitely the action songs. I do a lot of those. And it helps me as well. But once they're in class, I try my best to not to use much of the devices as I can, only to get them used to the learning platforms. In case anything happen, we have cases, God forbid, in the school that we have to work from home. At least they will know the devices. I remember that video, Terry, and it's good that the extra classroom space is available for your students. Trust me, girl. Yes. Yes. And I will put the link in the chat as well, or after I've done the video, that persons can watch that video where I shared my classroom. Yes. So we have that extra space out there. Trust me, girl. The aisle money turn right up and turn over. Every time I say it, every time I'm driving anywhere, I'm driving to school, I'm like, this is what money can do. This is what money can do. You see money everywhere. It's like money just dash away. The government just dash for money here, here, here. Oh, class, make that, build that, fix that. Sometimes I'm like, what was wrong with that? Mm-mm. Oh, it's all online for now. Okay. Okay. All the best to you, my dear. All the best to you for this academic year and teaching online. Trust me, even though I miss teaching online, not having to be, always talking to the students like sit there, da, 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 da. No. when you're online, you're like, is anyone there? Guys, I'm not hearing you. Oh my word. When I was online last year, I'm like, I was begging my students to talk to me. Sometimes I would do my lesson, I will ask the question, turn around and answer the questions myself, I even tell myself good job and just move on. Yeah, because no one else is talking. But now I have them in there, I'm like, oh my gosh. They're talking so much. But all the best with online. And I realized that I don't know if it's just because school just started, but I have less work to do. You can relate to that, Georgia, right? Oh my gosh. I keep telling them, I used to tell them, oh, you're talking too. Come on, guys, I'm not hearing anybody. But no, please be quiet. Too much talking. I realize though that since I am in school, I have less work to do. I have less work to do in terms of coming home and doing extra work. I didn't really say money though. Yes, 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 yes. It's not just like the dollar figure though. I understand what you're saying. It's not just like the dollar figure. It's just where the money is being spent. That's it. And who is managing the money? Because I know that there are millions, millions and billions. Yes, I know. Money is in Jamaica. Trust me. Money did it. But I wait to spend pan. I wait money I spend pan. Yes, yes, I do agree with you. There are a lot of persons that can do more and they are not doing it, or it's what their money is being used for. It's their money, but at the end of the day, what contribution are they making? You know, and we're not talking about, you can even see that in the government as well. It's just where the money going. That's where the money going. But trust me, them people, them take care of them country, them take care of them people. Yup, them take care of them people. You can see that. You can see that wherever you go. You can see that. And when it comes to resources, when it comes to having resources to teach, we have this it's like a classroom, but they turn it into a storeroom, and it's like all you need is a trolley or a basket to go in there. The amount of resources that are there, it's like a mini store. And I'm not kidding, I'm not bragging, I'm just telling you that the resources here, every time I see it, I said I wish I could, I could just take back some of this, or back home, because I know where I'm coming from. I know where I had, as teachers, I have to buy things out of my own pocket. Here, if I want to buy it, it's just me who want to buy it. I don't have to spend my own money to buy resources for my classroom anymore. This place, you only need a trolley to go in there. Only a trolley you need to go in there. The resources are there, from technological devices to printed materials. Everything is there. Everything is there for you to use in whatever way you seem necessary or will be beneficial to the students. You go right ahead. And what I love about the school is that, and not only my school, I know Georgia can attest to this. It's not only my school. Um, it's everywhere in the UAE, where these schools, they spend the money on learning platforms, different apps. different apps that we can use with the students. So they spend a lot of money on that. But the only thing I don't like about it is that we change a lot of the apps too often, too quickly. Sometimes you don't get the chance as a teacher to really wrap your mind around it and to use it enough in the classroom before someone has decided, okay, let's try this. And sometimes a teacher would make them, I wouldn't say it's a mistake, but sometimes I'm like, come on, it works in your classroom. It doesn't mean it's going to work for me. It doesn't mean it's going to work for my students. And think about the grade level, think about the needs of the students. And then because, how they sell the product, no, everybody have to use it. And I don't like that. I don't like using 4 or 5 different applications. Yes, I'm grateful for it, but I don't like to be using 4 or 5 different applications throughout the week. I don't like that. And sometimes I think admin is not considerate enough for consideration towards the parents or for the parents, in terms of, if I am going to be using 5 different apps, that's 5 different passwords, 5 different usernames that I have to send home and that the parents have to know. And here in the Middle East, we have families that are big, in terms of you will have 5 or 4 siblings, going to school at the same time. And can you imagine one parent, or 2 parents rather, have to be keeping track of 15 different passwords and usernames and login details? So I think it's a lot. Um, Adele, welcome. Welcome to my live stream in public school. If you have an event related to your personal development, like conference, can you take a day off? Yes, I think you can. I'm not in the public school though. I teach in a private school. But remember that teachers get about 15 sick leaves, days rather, 15 days that you can take off, including personal time or sick leave. So it depends on the policy of your school if you have to give a sick note, or a doctor's note rather, to say, or if it's something that is set up by the school and then you have to go outside of the school to do it, yes. But remember that you are allowed your days, about 15 days throughout the school year. Because for me, I have taken days off to deal with family matters, things pertaining to my children, and that's just my day. Many USA school districts use the Clever platform that utilizes a single login, including a physical badge with code for K to 2 students. Check it out. All right, let me write that down. Clever. So this platform, that this same code can be used for maybe like 3 to 4 different platforms once they are connected to this main one. I'm writing that down so I can check it out. Platform. It's pretty popular. Okay. All right, I'll write it down. Thanks for sharing that one with me. Yes. Go ahead and do that. Thank you. Are you able to? All right, let me. All right, Happy Faces, go ahead and post the link for this platform. Go ahead. Your brain is teacher tired, right? Don't worry, it's Thursday for you. So one more day to go. One more day. All right, post the link. Post the link for it. And you know, so write it off with the extra V too. Because it could have an extra V, you know. Well, because it's the name of a platform, so they could create it like that. But share the link as well. And feel free to share your channel link as well. Georgia, share yours, and Simple Things Outreach Media, you can drop your link in the chat. And, you know, I hope my subscribers will go over to your channels as well and show some support. So go ahead and drop your link in the chat, guys. You know, we're here to support each other on this YouTube journey. I'm on my way up there, guys, trying to make it to 1,000. I'm almost there. Almost there. So I'm giving God thanks for that. So thanks for your support, everyone. I really, really do appreciate it. It has been a tremendous journey so far. You know, we pray that we will all reap success. So share your links, guys. Let me allow Simple Things to share hers as well. Share your links, okay? I really. You know, I'm very bad at abbreviations. I remember when I know, right? IKR. When I first saw that, I sent it to my daughter to ask her, what does this mean in real life? Oh my God, in real life. Don't worry, we all need subs. Anywhere we get the subs from, we all need subs. You know, we are growing. Okay, Adele is asking, inside the school hours, do you have some time for yourself, like personal development? Tunisia. I teach 18 hours per week, but I am free the extra days. I can prepare my work or learn new things. Okay, I teach about 38 to 40 hours per week. And the only time I get free time during school hours is when my students go to Arabic, Islamic, PE, music, and classes like that. So sometimes I will have three free periods during the day. That is three 40 minutes sessions during the day. or I will have 4 or 3, depending, or 2 sometimes, depending on my schedule. And that is my free time to do lesson planning, or just to take a break to have something to eat, or to plan, or not to plan, to print or prepare resources for the next lesson. But personal development like PDs, in regards to teaching, they are usually planned after school, because we, as teachers, we have to stay like 1 hour after the students have left. So we are still in school, so they will give us they will usually schedule the PD, during that time. Or on Thursdays when the students leave like an hour and a half early, so we will definitely have some, CPD at that time. All right, guys. So Happy Faces have shared our link in the chat. So please click on it, my friends, and show her some love. Subscribe to our channel and share it with your friends. Okay. So is it, Adele? Is it that you choose to teach 18 hours per week, or that is just your schedule as set out by your school? Do you work part-time? You teach part-time? Another thing that we do during our break sessions, so like with my other grade 1 teacher, if we have break or free session together at the same time, we usually do our lesson planning during that time. And when we plan in the meeting, we also have our teaching assistants there, or classroom assistants that they are called. So we usually have them in the planning session with us, and then they will then know what we are going to teach and what resources they need to plan. Oh, that is the norm. Very good. Oh, let me write that down. I need to check that out as well, because I'm learning new things here. Very good. That is the norm. I would work with a work week like that. As long as I'm going to get my full salary, I will work with that. It could be sometimes less. Last year I got 16 hours per week plus 2 hours after school club. Oh, 2 hours. Okay. So are you teaching face to face now, or are you teaching online, Adele? I am currently teaching face to face. I don't have any students online yet. Hopefully, I don't have any, because I really don't like hybrid teaching. I prefer it's either online or it's face to face. I don't like when it's both of them together. So hopefully next week, I will get my other students in school. But am an ICT teacher in the middle school and was accepted in the UAE. Very good. So when are you going to start? You were accepted in the UAE. Congratulations. Congratulations on that. When are you going to start? And you know, guys, I always talk to you about I always talk to you about, applying for jobs in the UAE, that there's no special time really to apply. And trust me, you see these last 2 weeks here, a lot of schools are in need of teachers, in terms of teachers just decide they're not come, they're not coming back, and some decide that they're going home, okay? And that, in here in Abu Dhabi, I think it's since August 20, if you're not fully vaccinated, or you have an exemption from, a doctor, you have to have a medical exemption. And if you're not fully vaccinated, you can't enter certain places, including schools, okay? Universities, nurseries, daycares, and all of that. So, because of that, there are teachers who decide that they're not taking the vaccine, and they went home. They went home, okay? And schools are still in need of teachers. Oh, I don't know. We are waiting now for the visa process. Please let me know. Just drop me a message. You can find me on Instagram at Digital Moments with Tarina. And I'm on Facebook as well, Tarina Young Davis. So I would like to hear from you, Adele. I like to know when teachers arrive in Abu Dhabi, especially because that's my emirate. I like to, whatever I can do in terms of giving you advice, telling you where to go to get things done. I'll be happy to help you with that. Okay? I'll be happy to help you. Let me put my phone to charge here. I'm really stuck in. I think next week we will know, probably after 2 weeks. Okay, all the best to you. And I hope that everything works out in terms of the processing, booking your flights, and all of that. The transition is never easy when you are, relocating to a new country. So I hope that everything works out well for you, Adele. And thank you for sharing that. Every time I do a live stream, someone shares with me that they just got a job offer. They are moving to the UAE, they got a job. Every time I do a live stream, I'm talking about maybe the last 4 to 5 live streams. Yes, Georgia, it's about the last 4 to 7 live streams. I am getting, persons are always saying yes. Yes, I've got a job, and I got an offer letter. And then see, Adele is saying in the next few weeks he will be moving to the UAE. Welcome from now. We're speaking it into being. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Trust me. I'm so happy. Yes, I will love to hear that. Yes, they have our support, Georgia. That's one thing for sure, guys. We'll try our best to answer your questions and to direct you in the right path so that your transition period will be an easy one. And if you're in my area, which is in the western region of Abu Dhabi, in the Al Darfa region, or you're in Georgia's area, which is in the city of Abu Dhabi, I know she will be um, happy to help you. So Adele, go over to Georgia's lifestyle. Georgia, drop your link so Adele can subscribe. And please subscribe to Happy Faces as well. We have to support each other. And Georgia has a lot of informational videos similar to the ones that I make. But everyone's experience is different. So you will always have, differences in opinions and point of view and experience. So go over to Georgia's lifestyle and show her some support. Oh, and guys, I did not remember to tell you, Georgia celebrated her birthday this week. So let's just say happy birthday to Georgia. Happy birthday to Georgia. And she's a Virgo girl like myself. And we celebrate the birthday all the month of September. So there is Georgia's link for our YouTube channel. Please go over to Georgia's lifestyle. Happy birthday again, my sis. And trust me, she enjoyed her birthday. But as I said, she's celebrating it all the way to the end of September. All the way. You're welcome, darling. All the way to the end of September. Trust me. Georgia and I have been friends since high school. Since high school, since what, 1990 something, Georgia. All the way. It's a blessing, man. Oh my God. When you look around you, you see the sickness and the death around us. We have to give God thanks when we celebrate another birthday. Garnered for me, really, but I'm not into the big celebrations in terms of parties and stuff like that. But 1993, oh my God, boy, we I get old. 1993, yes, we have been friends since 1993. Yep, it's a blessing to celebrate a birthday, man. Have to give thanks for that. 1993. And we have been in touch, and we have had phases in our life where we haven't seen each other for years. But the moment we meet up, it's just like yesterday. So, that's the thing about us as friends. We have passed that friend stage. I think Georgia is definitely a part of my family. And I really do support, appreciate your support, darling. I hope we can meet up on the 20th of this month, which will be my birthday. So, yep, my birthday is coming up on the 20th. I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet, but I'm not big on birthday celebrations in terms of you know going all out. I'm more of the type where I sit and say, what can I do this year? What can I achieve? You know, on this birthday or this year before my next birthday. Yeah, that's my thing. See you soon, girl. See you soon. Okay, guys, I am going to, it is now 12:40 a.m. Friday morning. So I am going to leave my stream running in terms of I'm going to get ready. I'm going to go to the kitchen and grab something to eat. Yes, I eat any time of the night. I don't even watch anything when I'm hungry. I eat anytime. So I'm going to get something to eat. But I'm going to leave the stream running in terms of I'll be off screen, but I will be online. So I will join on my phone. So if anyone have any questions, I'll be happy to answer them if you type them in the chat. But I'm definitely going to be off camera, but I'll be online still. Okay, guys? I have little stuff to get ready before I go to bed. Maybe I put a load in the machine. I think I have some towels to wash. Maybe I put that in the machine and hang them out in the morning. Because I try not to have too many, too much things to do on a Friday except for cooking. And tomorrow, I'll not say tomorrow, later, I'll definitely be cooking a lot because I try to cook enough to keep me, for a couple days because I don't like to come home from work and have to be cooking from scratch. I don't like that. I'm too tired for that. So I'll definitely do some cooking later. Or let me just say tomorrow because I won't wake up until about 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Yep. Georgia know me, I love to sleep, so I won't wake up about 1 or 2 p.m. in the afternoon tomorrow. Yeah, that's what you do when you don't have babies. And if my girls wake up, they will make their own breakfast or do whatever they want to do or lunch. Trust me, if I don't wake up those girls tomorrow, maybe I'll 4 o'clock before they wake up. But it's the weekend. Yes, I sleep a lot. If I could put sleeping on my CV, you see, Georgia, I would have put it on it. If I could put sleeping, they said, what are your skills or what are your hobbies? Sleeping, taking long naps. If I could put that on my CV, I would put it on it. Taking long naps. All right, guys. I'm just gonna put a message here. Let me use my phone. Yes, that's true. We all need to be gentle with ourselves. And that's another thing that I'm trying my very best to work on this year, to have more me time. To have more me time, to relax more. So I found out that I am being more productive this past 2 weeks. So I will definitely do a lot of planning at school so I don't take home too much work. And I haven't done any work at home for this week, and I'm very glad for that. Yes, that is on my to-do list, is to create more opportunities just to relax, me time, even to watch some movies. I'm paying for Netflix, and sometimes I don't even turn on the TV to watch Netflix because I don't have the time, but I'm working on that. Thank you so much, Happy Faces. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you for your support and enjoy your day. It's not your weekend as yet, but enjoy your day. Your weekend is coming as well. And thank you so much. Bye. Happy Faces. Thank you. Thank you so much, Georgia. Thank you for joining me. I really do appreciate it. Thank you, Adele. Thank you for joining and Happy Faces Academy. Thank you so much, Simple Things Outreach Media. Thank you so much. And for all my other friends and subscribers that are here with me, even though you did not comment, that's okay. I see your numbers, I feel your support, and I do thank you all for joining. I will still be online, but I'm going to be off camera, okay, guys? So even if you don't hear my voice, you're not seeing me, just keep dropping those comments in the chat, and I will definitely answer any questions that you might have. Okay, so whatever questions you have about teaching and living here in the UAE, you can go ahead and ask them, and maybe any questions that even don't relate to that to teaching or living here, go ahead. I see what I can do. I'll try my best to answer your questions. So thank you so much again. I'm getting a little sleepy. It's almost 1 a.m. here. So while I get myself ready to go to bed, I will try my best to answer your questions, okay? So my live stream will continue to run maybe for another hour or so. So thank you so much, everyone, for your support. And see you next time, guys. See you next time. Bye. I'm coming off camera, but I'll still be here, okay?